Gavin Newsom has a very unique way of going after Donald Trump. Unlike most politicians, he doesn't just attack, he flips the script and makes you lean in. Today, we're breaking down his latest approach, and trust me, it's not your typical Trump criticism. If you enjoy this kind of breakdown, make sure to hit the subscribe button and share in the comments below. Do you think Newsom's style is effective, or is it just politics as usual?
Missed the deadline. He misses a lot of deadlines. Liberation Day for America, GCN. I should have said thank you for your attention to this matter.
You guys, Gavin Newsom is so fucking sassy, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it. That man knows how to get under Donald Trump's skin, you guys. And it's just so funny, you guys, because I know Donald Trump is somewhere pissed, throwing every ounce of ketchup near him at the fucking nearest wall. You guys, they cannot take Gavin Newsom because he's literally just giving Donald Trump a taste of his own fucking medicine. But I fucking love it, you guys. I love that Gavin Newsom is trolling the fuck out of him. It's effective, and as you can see, he's fucking having fun while he's doing it, at least. You guys, we have to support Gavin Newsom. He is the only one that is effectively going after Donald Trump right now, and we need to get behind him 100%. It's clear he's not only having fun, but he is soaring in the polls for president because he is effectively calling out Trump and his administration for all the bullshit that it's doing. So we need to continue supporting him, and we need to get behind him, you guys.
I think what Gavin Newsom is doing is fucking epic. He is taking the fight directly to Donald Trump and giving him back his own shit, playing the game by Donald Trump's rules and winning that game. His trolling on Twitter is fucking epic. It's epic, and it's so important for 3 reasons. Here are those 3 reasons. The first one is we got to keep showing each other that in America, we can still criticize and mock our president and not get killed like people in other countries run by Trump's pals, you know, the brutal dictators, Putin, Xi, Kim Jong-un. This is still America. We could still mock our president. That's number 1. Number 2, it is so important because the best thing you can do to an insecure narcissist is to mock him. To mock him. And the third is that these trolling tweets, they're pointing out the absolute stupidity and insanity of Trump's tweets. Because Gavin Newsom is mocking when he does it, Donald Trump is not. Donald Trump is being serious when he does it. So anybody who's out there criticizing Gavin Newsom for doing this, remember, he's mocking Trump. Because if you got a problem with Newsom doing it, then you better have a 5,000 times bigger problem with Trump doing it, because he's the one sitting in the Oval Office and sounding like he's out of his fucking mind. Check out my podcast, The Back Room with Andy Ostroy, wherever you get your podcasts, and check out my writing at substack.com/@AndyOstroy. Actually, my latest piece is about how Gavin Newsom is on fire. Check it out.
Look, Gavin Newsom may not be perfect, but he's the best that we've got running right now. He's the best one because he is standing up to Donald Trump. He is in his face. He is in his side every single day. Poking and prodding and being a thorn in Donald Trump's side is exactly what we on the left have been asking for. And I understand people are going to come in the comments and they're going to bash Gavin Newsom and say all his faults. Whatever. I get it. I'm not saying he's perfect. But he is standing up. Isn't that what we've asked for? Isn't that what we've been wanting this entire time, is for somebody just to stand up and say enough is enough and to start going at Donald Trump and MAGA? I mean, what he's doing right now, clowning him with the memes, with the text, the all caps, with the tweets, with everything, threatening to gerrymander back if Texas does the same thing. Isn't that what we asked for? Isn't that what we've been asking for? So we finally have somebody who's standing up. And I don't know if he's going to be the nominee. 2028 is a long time away. But right now, he is the front runner, and right now he looks like the best choice. He looks like a president. I've heard quite a few people in the state talk about how good looking he is. That has something to do with it, folks. It does sometimes. Somebody made a really good point. They harken back to history. When people listened to the debate between Nixon and Kennedy, when they listened, Nixon won. But when they watched it, they saw somebody who was sweating and uncomfortable. And they saw somebody who was young, charismatic, and comfortable. And the people watching on TV thought that Kennedy won. Gavin Newsom could have that same sway. I'm not saying you got to pick him just because he's a handsome looking dude. That's not what I'm saying. But it doesn't hurt. And it doesn't hurt that he's finally standing up to Donald Trump. That somebody is finally standing up and taking it to Donald Trump and getting a rise out of him, so much so that Donald Trump and the MAGA heads are just exploding. So once again, Gavin Newsom, you're not perfect. I understand that. You got ways to go. Some people don't think he's left enough. He's trying to come to center. But part of that sometimes is what wins elections. And I understand you can't compromise everything, but sometimes you got to take baby steps. And if it's going to get us out of this Donald Trump MAGA cesspool whirlwind we're in, then Gavin Newsom is looking pretty.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Gavin Newsom. The thing I hate about leftists is the fact that we are waiting for the second coming of Christ. And he's going to come down in a knight of shining armor, and he's going to perfectly agree with all of our views, and he's going to magically have the support of everybody in America, and it's going to be a hunky-dory, and the world's going to be changed overnight. That's not how this shit fucking works. And we have to also think about how, look at how when like Trump, again, populist, because again, politics is entertainment now. We need people that are doing shit like Gavin Newsom or like Zoran who know how to get down and dirty and actually engage these crazy talking points instead of having some like moralistic high ground about everything. The shit that like, again, the people in between Democratic and Republican Party hate. And this idea that we have to keep purity testing, it reminds me of someone who gets literally like little to zero matches on a fucking dating app, right? And even the ones that they do match with, they're like, well, this one's not really me, bro. Like, dude, nobody wants you. Nobody wants leftists. Like, we don't have a lot of options. We don't even have a lot of like pathways to getting these people elected. You think that it's better to have no change than to have someone who has some things that you don't agree with. Like, to get behind someone who isn't fully in line with your political ideas when the literal alternative is fascism. And I'm not going to be the type of person who like blames leftists for the election like being lost. There was a lot of shit going bad, okay? But I will say, this purity testing, this grandstanding is why nobody likes leftists. Like, I'm sorry, you guys are not likable at all. And like, again, I am a leftist. I love the policies. I think they use empathy and stuff like that. But the way leftists are so fucking naive and insufferable, especially on the internet. Meanwhile, to be quite frank, people on the right, even though their literal ideas are so destructive, they're way more likable. They're infinitely more likable. And you guys think that not being likable is a thing because you guys actually kind of bought into this idea that like facts don't care about your feelings. Like, you think because the political ideas are superior, it's going to speak for itself. And that shows like a lack of human understanding of how actual change is enacted.